Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today on Sunday, the end of January, got there in the end. It's a persistent squirrel hazelnut porter. It is 5.9% from Downlands Brewery in West Sussex. I've actually had one of their beers before on draft. This is again on draft from Low Cost Beer. Got this. As you can see, it's solid. And what they've got is they've got kegs and they put beer into Panda Pot bottles. This is 330 mils. They also do a litre, and you can buy it or you can go to the shop in Cambridge if you live near there. I sadly don't. He needs to open up a Nottingham shop. Now that would be good. I'd be there all the time. They'll cost me a fortune. But yeah, there's the beer. So let's crack on. I've had a cracking day today. I've got up and we had a new boiler put in, and the plumbing leaves a bit to be desired. So I've had to lift the floor up in my little, what used to be where the tank is. Anyway, I've done that, lifted the floor up, and now it looks banging. I've lifted the floor up, painted the cupboard because it needed a paint. It was a bit, what's the word, crap. So we'll get these camera angles sorted out. I'm going to get rid of the stand in front. All this crap on the floor is going to be shifted soon when I redo the bare wall. On days when I do the bare wall, I'm actually going to run a live stream and try and be interactive, but mainly show you how it's going, and you know, people who want a few tips. Not that I'm the best person to get tips from. I'm crap at home brew, so I'm not much better at DIY. But I can brew it, and I can do DIY. I'm not great, but when I do it, it's got that many screws and nails in, it ain't going nowhere. So yeah, in the Emperor's Brewery glass, looks good, lovely black pour, light tan head. Straight away when it cracked it open, I could smell the hazelnut. And again, whoa, look at that. Yeah, like I say, so been out in the garden. I've done that upstairs, painted that. I've put shelves up for the wife. We're redoing the cake room. So we've got a dining room that we don't use as a dining room. No one eats dinners at tables these days. Well, too bloody formal. We've got a little area in the kitchen where we can do that if any of us really want to. No one wants to anyway. It is what it is, isn't it? Posh folks might do, but I don't. So the dining room is now the cake room for the wife. So she does all her cakes in there, and it's been a bit disorganised for a while. So last night we're going to decorate it, but last night it was all about putting units on top of units, making sure they're safe. Using um, brackets to join them together safely, and I'm doing that for the old tank cupboard. We're utilising that, but they've lifted the floor up in there so it's away from the pipes, because obviously bloody pipes. And then we've got units to put in there to get rid of crap. Mainly hers, but I'm hoping some of this crap that's here goes up there as well. I too have got to get rid of crap though. I've got to get rid of old cables and stuff. But yeah, you know. So cheers everyone. Yeah, lovely hazelnut pour on this. And bugger me, do I need a shave and a haircut? Oh, that nutty hazelnut right at the forefront. I'm drinking this at shed temperature, so it's a bit cool to be fair. Then again, you get this on keg from tap rooms. Comes out blooming cold. Why you let it breathe, you let it warm up. I would really usually drink this in the house temperature. But for the sake of doing reviews, the reviews are always better down the beer room than they are in the house. The lights, because I've got the lights blasting away at the wall behind me, not that I can read a chuffing thing, but that's something that I'll probably sort out and sort out lighting. You know, not that I'm a professional, I'm just somebody who likes a beer. With the views I get, I only get a minuscule amount off Google, so don't think you'll be doing this and earning lots. Trust me, you won't unless you're getting big views all the time. And then, so, you know, it is a hobby. And unless you're lucky and go viral, which, you know, that Rate My Takeaway or Dinner, he's done that. So, you know, there's always a chance of somebody going viral. Trust me, it happens. I've had it on my website where all of a sudden, when the PSP was hacked, PlayStation Portable, my website shot up into one of the highest websites in the world, only for a short space of time. But it was, the amount of people on the site was ridiculous. Like 9,000 people online at a single time. And that's not hacked, that's not robots and all that. That was before the days where it was all bots. And nowadays it's bots, bots, bots. Half the people who subscribe to you are bots. I won't be surprised. Because if, say the likes of me, 2,400 subscribers, do I get 2,400 views on every video? Hell no. So either people subscribe and don't bother watching, or, you know, I don't understand. You know, it's a strange thing. And then even bigger channels, they may have 1,000,000 subscribers, and they'll get 3,000 people watch a video. So it just goes to show you, yeah, it's not all about numbers. It's about quality of what you do, what you get out of it as well. It's as much as getting stuff out of the channel. It's a two-way thing for me. Thankfully, I earn my money by going to work, and I earn my money by doing, you know, gardening outside of work and a bit of internet work as well. Am I rich? No way, no. But you know, I can get a few beers, and that's really all that matters to me. I'm not saying I'm a simple bloke, but simple things are all that really matters to me. Although I'd still love to win the million, you know, win the lottery and a few million and build my own house, get a piece of land, build my own house using every bit of today's modern technology to create a sustainable house that's you paying virtually no electricity, no gas, you know, running, and even water, reusing rainwater to go through a filtration system that's powered by solar panels. These things are doable. So that is nice. And again, low cost beer coming through. Um, I was the guinea pig, as far as I know anyway. The first person to try these out, and Matt, the owner of Low Cost, he sent me some. He says, "Try these out, see what you think about them." And I thought, well, "Go on then." And I've never had a bad beer. And I mean, I've still got one down there somewhere that's about 7 or 8 months old. And I will crack it open just for experimental reasons and see if it still tastes okay. Obviously, he would advise you, Low Cost would advise you to drink within about a week or two. But trust me, with the CO2 added or whatever else is added, it makes them back into like a home brew. So it just keeps it good. I mean, look at that. It's an amazing looking beer. So I've had a good day. I've sorted my greenhouse out. Um, I'm at 5 mice dead now. Yeah, bloody freaks me out. I do not like mice. Don't know. Spiders don't care. You know, people don't bother me for the most part. But mice and rats scare the absolute bejesus out of me. Thank God they're nowhere near my house. You know, the bottom of the garden's one thing, house is something else. Putting stainless steel gauze on the air bricks, that helped. You know, that's kept things away, and cementing them in, so there's no weak links. You know, that's what you got to do. You know. I know nature is out there, but nature can go away, do its own thing. So really enjoying this. As you can see, I'm chatting away, which is usually a good thing. Front and back lawns mowed, everything's cut down, all edged off, beds flicked in. I've got to weed the back garden, and what I'm doing, I'm digging holes in areas where I've moved stuff. I'm digging holes and I'm burying any leaves and weeds so that it all rots down. And there's a little tip for you. Say you've got a garden which is a bit not so good, but you've got lots of leaves, grass cuttings, weeds, as long as they're not perennials. Don't be burying nettles because you're causing an issue, or dock. Don't bury them too. But most weeds you can bury. Chuck all that stuff in, including shredded paper. Chuck it in, cover it with a bit of soil on the top, and you will condition your garden. You will turn your garden. You'll put humus in, it'll be able to hold water in the summer months. Plants will grow better as well, a bit of goodness in the soil basically. And that's all I've ever done to this garden. I mean, we had to cut 18-foot edges down to about 5 foot. So I had to do some major burying of, because you couldn't get rid of it. Burning it wasn't really a good thing. We were a bit close around here. We were all back onto each other's houses. So a little gardening tip. And obviously, I is a gardener. And for those who know me, I've been a gardener all my life. Love gardening. Don't like politics. Don't like politics at work, in a work setting, and I don't like politics at all. Don't like what's happening in the Ukraine at the moment. It's just like people. It's like some blokes with, you know, measuring at the toilets, standing in the toilets at the urinals. Mine's bigger than yours. Yeah, mine's bigger than yours. Yeah, get some of that. And it's like that, isn't it? And it's like, fucking grow up. The people of the world don't want another bloody war. And I don't know, muppets, for want of a better word. So, hazelnut throughout. It's been a lovely drink. I've really enjoyed this. Nice bit of roasty toasty, but yeah, full on hazelnut, beautiful. Fun draft, one keg, put into little Panda Pot bottles. I'm drinking this about 5 days after it was put into a Panda Pot bottle. And tastes bloody nice as well. Out of 5 for me, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, really, really nice. I rated that. Have you had it before? Let me know. If you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please subscribe. You know, come and join the fun. You know, it makes everybody happy when you see little things going up. I have, however, took off YouTube Studio off my phone because I got to the stage where I was watching I was watching the views and I was watching the subscribers, and it becomes an addiction, and I had to turn it off. It's my way of coping now with the internet, and I'm at that stage now where I'm it's like, watch me, don't watch me, subscribe, don't subscribe, but I'll still be here. Cheers all, see you soon. Downlands Brewery and low cost, yay, brilliant.